question. I don't know.
In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka I apologize if you all cannot hear me clearly. They are finally coming to fix my ceiling after 3 months of waiting. They finally got around to sending the people out to fix the ceiling in the hall and in the bathroom. So if you hear a little bit of noise, a little bit of drilling, that's what that noise is. It's not a lot of drilling. They just cutting the drywall. So it's just going to be a little bit because they've been quiet pretty much throughout the day. But I wanted to tell you guys, thank you for joining me to another installation of the Morning Mac Show and Monday Madness. Yay! Alrighty. I am rolling this morning with my super producer, Mr. Molly Mall. Thank you, Molly, for being a super producer that you are and always hanging and banging with me. Baby, let me tell y'all about the weekend that I had, because I'm going to roll it right on into this Monday. Woo! Well, as you all may or may not know, we had a hell of a weekend starting with Friday. Friday, I was invited with a couple of my comedic buddies. You all know them, Brenda Joy, Michelle Pucciarelli, and Lee Warren. We all went to go see, get ready for this, En Vogue, TLC, with Shaggy being the headliner. Man, and Sean Kingston was there, but we didn't see Sean Kingston. Man, let me tell you, there was a journey to get there. It was at the Nissan Pavilion in Bristol, Virginia. Okay, once we got there, the ride was tough getting there, bickering back and forth, different conversations and everything. But once we got there in the parking lot, so when the showtime began, baby, them girls gave it up. Ooh, let me tell you, En Vogue. Now, the only thing I will say that I did not like about En Vogue, that they had such a huge catalog and they were covering other people's songs. To me, when an artist has such a huge catalog, sing your songs. We came to hear you sing your song, not you to sing Michael Jackson, not you to sing Prince, not you to sing other artists. We want to hear you sing your stuff that made you a hit and all that good stuff. So I was a little disappointed in that because I'm like, why ain't y'all singing y'all stuff? You got more than enough, right? But I think it was doing because it was such a diverse crowd. There were a whole lot of mixture in that crowd. And I guess they wanted to sing songs that they knew that everybody knew, maybe to get them on board, because they did En Vogue songs, then they stopped singing their songs and was singing everybody else's songs. I guess so people could sing along. And then they went back to a couple of days. But I don't like that. If you're an Evoke fan, you're an Evoke fan, right? Then with TLC did they set, they didn't sing nobody else's nothing. They did all the songs from their catalog. And then what I loved about it, that when Left Eye, our part came up, they did not have a third person in there representing Left Eye. Left Eye represented herself. They had the soundtrack for Left Eye and did the little video and stuff. So Left Eye, it seemed like that she was right there. Only thing, she wasn't dancing on the stage with them girls, but she was like singing right there with them. And I thought that was a beautiful salute, because we all know that you can't replace Left Eye. Once you lose a band member like that, it's hard to replace them. They can't say they still TLC, but yes, they can, because they still have Left Eye singing Left Eye's part. So kudos to them. And man, let me tell you, their dancers was epic. These boys, and even the DJ was getting down. I was like, where they get this DJ from? The DJ was hype. I was all excited. I was cheering, jumping up and down. It was hype. Man, TLC gave an awesome performance. It made me wanted to go see the male strippers after seeing that show. They was dancing and gyrating, and they was doing some acrobatics. Honey, woo! I'm telling you, there was a good daggone show. So kudos to TLC. Then when my man, Mr. Boom Boston, came out there, Mr. Lover, Mr. Shaggy, we had a good time watching Shaggy. Still got it. Man, Shaggy, 54 years old, that man he can still move. He can still move, yes. I was like, oh, shucks now. I was so excited. Let me see. What else can I say? That was an awesome show. That my hat goes off to them. That was an awesome show. They was getting it. They was getting it. So because I screamed and yelled too much out there in the element, at the Nissan Pavilion, the next day, of course, I was hoarse and I swelled up a little bit. So that didn't allow me to attend a couple of other functions that I should have been at Saturday or Sunday. But it's okay, because I had to nurse myself back together. Sometimes I got to know when enough is enough. Because I tell you, Michelle had me running all last week. Thank you, Michelle. But getting home at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning every day of the week, that is hard on a person. And then got to get up early in the morning, to do your morning ritual, whatever you got to do so you can prepare for the next day. It's hard burning the candles at both ends. Is this what this entertainment life is about? I mean, woo! It's not for the faint of heart. And I'm beginning to see that. So I got to make sure I stay strong and healthy so I can continue to run this race. So I can continue bringing you all great books like Shades of Blue. Like this book right here, that if you have not got, please add this book and the other books that is to come to your library. It's on sale right now. You can get the digital download from every place that you can get digital downloads from. If you don't want the hardback or the paperback, I do have it on the digital. You can get it from the Apple Store, and you can even go to Target.com online and order your book. It's something good when it's in Walmart and Target, and you can go to them online. It's already in Amazon Prime, Walmart, Target, Barnes & Nobles, Books A Million, anywhere to get a book, even some places I haven't even heard of. Anywhere you go to get a book, you can find this out. And so it's open and out to the public. If you haven't picked your copy up, I suggest you do so, because book 2 is set to come out the end of this year. So you only got a few months to go to be able to read the first one, before you get lost up in the second one. Because if you don't get this one, you're going to be lost in the sauce when the second one. That's all I'm saying. And we want to do someday soon. I'm going to see if Phoenix can come and read a couple of chapters to you all to give y'all a little taste of what y'all missing one day. We're going to set that up. So today it's about Monday Madness, y'all. People doing stupid stuff, y'all. So I definitely got to get in and talk about what we doing for Monday Madness. Hey, where's my people in the room? Don't see them, but I can't hold out. I still got to go on, move on with the show. I was waiting to see certain key people, hoping they will pop in. They usually pop in. I usually say Grand Rising to DJ Slicky Woo Boo and the crew. Uh, but I don't see them. But one monkey don't stop the show. Got to keep on rolling, right? Today I will be performing. Oh, there, my brother. What it do, Pete? Today I will be performing at a place in Columbia. Gosh, I can't think of the name. Something Slice. Uh, Pizzeria. They're doing the open mic. This open mic, so they can pick out talent for this paid showcase that they're I'll be having soon coming up. All I know is in Columbia, and I know me and Michelle have to be there by 6:30 this evening. If I could, she posted it on my Facebook page. But if you go to the Facebook page, you'll see it posted by Michelle Pucciarelli. She tagged me in it. So for more details, I'm sorry that I don't have it on hand, but that's what we're doing today, Monday. And as you know, Taco Tequila Tuesday at Bar 210 on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll be in Woodbridge at Hooters. Shavitz Schweitzer. I hope I'm saying your name right, Shavitz. Uh, Shavitz Schweitzer, Hooters. He's doing his thing. Thursday, I feel like I'm forgetting something for Thursday. And Friday, we may be at a place in Bethesda. I'll give you those details as they come. But that's about it. The slip in my mind now. The slip in my mind. So, that's how my weekend went. Cut up, had fun on Friday, recuperated Saturday and Sunday. Got to get your good breath in because the air quality just been awful, awful, awful. Oh my gosh. And also, did y'all see the story on the news? If y'all was watching the news, I brought this to you guys a couple of months ago about the four kids that plane went down. The mama, the pilot, and the co-pilot was killed, and the 13-year-old all the way down to 13-month-old was in the jungle in Colombia. They was recapping that story because they were saying how it's amazing that those kids survived, but guess how they survived? They remembered the teachings from their grandma, from their abuela. Is that how you say abuela in Spanish? Grandma. That the grandma and them being indigenous to the place helped them not get sick and everything, and helped them. The teachings of the grandma helped them survive in the jungle until they was found. I think they was in there like 40 days or something like that. They were saying in the jungle, and the kids are okay, doing fine. Unfortunately, they lost their mom, and the grandmother saying that they got them. She got her 4 grandkids, and she's going to take care of them because she lost her daughter, and that drew her even closer to these grandkids. So the grandma's raising the 4 kids now, but it was because of the survival instinct and them being indigenous to that area. And it was in Colombia, where they from. That's how those kids knew how to survive. Now, what can we say? We're over here in America. We're not in the jungles of Colombia. But what kind of survival tips do we give our children to survive? I think about stuff like that. Am I equipping my child with the proper things that they need, he or she needs to survive in this world that we're letting them loose in? And I really am thinking about that. Good morning, Molly Moore. I see Molly on camera. Good morning. He said he can't wait to see the movie when it come out. Shades of Blue movie? I can't wait to see that too when it come out. Or you talking about the kids in the jungle? You know they're going to make a movie about that. Anytime they make a movie about a cocaine bear, they better make a movie about how them kids survive in the damn jungle.
Yeah,
Hey, good morning, volleyball.
trying to get everybody up in here. What up, Will? Yeah, Kenny. What's up, Reese? Ree, how you doing?
I'm doing good, baby. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I
Happy.
heard that story. That story had me dying laughing. I said, "You want to set up a movie, boy? That's how you do it, right there."
That's okay. We're
So
gonna set Shades of Blue up too, because
I'm
that's
just
gonna be a
saying,
good movie when it
if
comes.
them kids crashed in Southeast for 40 days, they want to survive that long. So I don't believe none of that bullshit. But I see it's a movie, and it's gonna be a good movie too. But ain't no way them kids
Be good one.
was in the jungle for 40 days. I ain't caring about them not getting sick or illness. Like animals will eat them, all of them. Bugs would kill
From
them. Like
from
you can't keep the
13 to
bugs
13
off
months.
you. Like yeah, but it's believable for most people. Most people believe it and be like, that was so amazing. Oh my god.
I know I'm laughing because you remember when we covered that story a few months ago, and you had the same reaction. You was like, "Nah, show me them
Yeah.
kids." You was like, but
Yeah.
they bringing it back up, so maybe they are getting ready to do a movie about it and stuff. Maybe that's why they bringing it back up in the news again. They were talking about that on Fox 5. You know, Fox 5 got all the propaganda
They
up there.
smart, man. They smart, man.
I'm gonna,
Smart people.
I'm gonna have to talk to Wisdom when we gonna go on Fox 5. Let them shoot our movie that you shoot, Marley.
We
Talk
gotta
to them
come up
about
with a
that.
fake incident. We gotta say we was in a car accident. I flew head first out the window 2 miles. Y'all found me 2 miles down the road and I ain't had not one scratch on me. And then that's what it gonna be. Oh, God did it. It was amazing. And they're gonna make a story out of it. Even the cocaine bit, that's a real story. That's a real story. They just made fun of it. Cocaine really went out there in the wood, but the bear that ate it died. That nigga went around high. That nigga died instantly for real. But they
He
made
went
fun
on a
of it. Like
ramp.
if this bear just got high though, and they thought some shit through.
They had the bear on a rampage going around killing people. That's so
Call
funny
Carter
about
said,
it.
"Hey, what up, Carl?"
Hey, hey. They had the bear running around in the wilderness killing people. But I got a
Man,
video
that's
clip
funny.
I want to share. Speaking of people getting mad and high and angry and stuff,
You right.
check this video out. Marley when Marley Mall have it set up. Check out what we're about to throw down for you. This is Monday Madness after all, y'all.
I need to get that close up.
You came after me, you motherfucker. No, stop. You guys hear that?
Oh, he's serving them. He's serving them. Yeah. Oh, he about to serve him. Oh, Jeff done. He's done. Back up. Yeah. He's getting on him crazy. I need to get that close up.
These dudes, man. What's up with these people's racing?
They at the pool, and you see the other people back there behind them looking at them like, what is going on with this? Did they drink too much at the pool and lay in the sun? Too many beers out there in the sun for them acting like nut rolls like this in front of the people, the children, everybody. These supposed to be the adults. This
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They connecting with one of them connecting. I don't think he that drunk. The one in the blue might be drunk, but the one in the green shorts, this a cracker moment. Like we had nigga moments. They got cracker moments. They get into it. I mean, they fight too. They shoot each other, kill. They do everything that we portray to do. They got gangs, white gangs out here. It's white boys in the gang. So I don't really, think that things like this can't happen because they white or they're in the white area. So
the new plug.
you got to get out of that. People thinking that's the case most times. White people fight too. They get mad. They just
Of
can't
course.
fight us. This is terrible.
This is the history of violence. They started. They've been violent long before they said we were savages, honey. That's where the history of violence it comes from them. It's just like amazing to me that I like seeing their moments to see them cut up, so they ain't no different than no other color, no other group of people, or nobody else. That's what this shows you. People are people. Everybody can act ignorant like a nut fool, a nut roll, a fool, or whatever. Ignorance don't know no color, baby. So what the people saying about that? Y'all see that they at the pool supposed to be swimming? No, now what if somebody knocked somebody out in the pool and they fell in the pool? Is that considered attempted murder if you knock somebody out and they fall in the pool?
Nah, there'd be a lot of niggas locked up by now.
Then get them out the pool. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you always tell somebody. That's what you get. The one that win, because it looked like one keep charging. The guy in the blue keep charging the guy in the green, and he's like, stop. And I even think at one part that guy in the green tried to walk away. Here come the guy in the blue charging. That's when you that drunk and that rage, that liquid courage. You could clearly tell that they drunk somebody or something. But he getting his butt beat.
Yeah,
And that's what's hilarious about the one that's not the aggressor is beating up the aggressor.
Yeah, he drunk though.
You could tell.
Yeah, easily. He dodging. He without dude even swinging. You know, he don't know what he doing. He probably a good fighter for real. That's why he trying to really fight while he drunk. But it ain't gonna work out because the dude in the green can't fight that good even. But it's two white boys fighting, man. Hopefully they got it together. Ain't nobody seriously get hurt. So neither one gonna go to jail. You see, nobody called the police.
Nobody called the police.
Nothing.
Nothing.
They all right. They probably family.
Probably cousins or brothers. That's how me and Slicky be fighting in the pool. But I'm gonna push him in the pool. I'm gonna roll him right in the pool with the wheelchair and all. That's how we do. Molly gonna be like, Reese, stop that. You and Slicky, stop that. Slicky, get off her neck. Slicky, let her go. So that's how we do. That's how we do. Don't call the police. Don't call the police on me, Slicky. Oh, Molly, that's how they do. Man, that's funny. And this is another video. Now, I want to set this video up because what is assault? People do stuff to you, and if it goes wrong or bad, is that considered an assault? Or if somebody touch your person, is that considered an assault? Or do somebody have to hit you physically to assault you? Or something got to connect with you to assault? Is that an assault? I guess it depends on what type of assault, because you can definitely verbally assault somebody.
Yeah, you definitely can. Carl Carter said they fight, they do drugs, and they drink more than any other race. And Slicky said, y'all hanging with the weekend. Something. Oh, he having a party this weekend out there in B-More. Said, come hang out.
Sir, for what fucking reason? For what reason? For what reason did you take my wig off? Because what made you think that was the good thing to do? What made you think that was the good thing to do?
Please.
For what? For what? Why did you do that? What makes you think that that's okay? Is that funny? Is that funny?
Apologize.
You don't even fucking know me.
No.
Do you hate women or something? Why did you take my wig off and keep walking?
There's no reason.
For what, sir? Why? Why?
Just say it.
Why did you take my wig off and just walk away?
Please.
Because what? Why?
Please.
Nah, have a nice one. Have a nice day. You're nice as fuck. Him, he needs somebody to beat his fucking ass. I'm dead ass.
I just got home. I'm safe. But look at this. If you pull the wig, it looks like it's going to come off, right? And then it gets stuck because it has combs in it. So he ended up pulling my hair in order to officially take it off. You have to then yank down and then try your best. It's still not coming off. He dead pulled my whole wig off. Like, it may not be the last update, but this right here. Even his friend was trying to say sorry, literally, for him. And he literally said, say sorry. I was screaming so loud from being upset and distraught that even happened. He's talking like this, y'all. Go back and watch the video. Y'all can't hear nothing he's saying, but in person, I heard it. My phone was not picking up not a word he was saying. I don't know what frequency he was talking on, but his friend literally said, say sorry. And he said, for what? That's when I yelled, for what? For what? I wasn't saying, for what did you do it for? I'm like, what do you mean you're not going to say sorry? For what? You just took my wig off. For what? So, yeah, he's saying words, but he's mumbling them so underneath his breath that only the people in the vicinity, the camera couldn't even pick it up. So he knew what he was doing. And y'all get in the part where I'm going ballistic.
Now, the reason why I was asking earlier, excuse the noise, like I stated earlier, they're fixing the bathroom finally in the hall and everything. But the reason why I was asking that earlier, she was assaulted because, let me tell you something, she's right. These wigs that we women be wearing and stuff, that's how we get them to stay on our head. We could do all of that because they're combs in it. We braid our hair down, and then we put the combs that go to the wig, the teeth that holds it on, or if you got it strapped in the back, sometimes they're hooks that you hook to keep the wigs from shaking and moving and all of that stuff. So for him to snatch that off, this is a process. Like she said, when we take it off, we got to go But if you snatching this away, he's snatching out her sides and her edges or wherever those combs are stuck in her head at. So he's actually pulling this lady's hair. She didn't know him from Adam. She walking down the street and he being a prankster with his guys, snatched her shit off. And they're going to say, for what? Why? She's saying apologize. And he's saying, for what? That is an assault. I don't know what I would. I think I would have called the cops on that, because you touching me, you touching my person. That's just as bad as if you walking down the street and somebody spit on you or something like that. That's assault too. Did you guys know that if you get spat on, that's an assault? So how can this not be an assault? I would have called the police on him, and he would have figured out why he's telling the officer why he had to feel the need to reach out and snatch my person's off my head, my stuff off my head, causing rips and whatever in my scalp or whatever. That ain't cool at all, man. And y'all know how black women are about their head. You better not. And then I'm surprised that she didn't call somebody to rat-a-tat-tat on his ass. Because I know I'd have been calling all my brothers and cousins like, oh, I got assaulted. This nigga did what? Because not only did you disrespect her, you tried to humiliate her. Well, why would you do that? Only one reason. Why would you do that? That's not funny. The rest of his crew didn't think it was funny. And when she turned around and freaked out, that wasn't funny. That's bullying at its best. Then he got all low, like he all shy or like he's scared, He looked like he was a victim, didn't he? I don't like stuff like that. Let me see. What is what are they saying? Slicky saying beat his ass. Molly, what's the people saying?
Slicky said beat his ass. Carl Carter said brother needed to be right there to whoop that ass.
That's facts.
And he lost his job. I don't know how New York lawyer fared. If you're a lawyer, you could be independent. He might work it for a firm that was big, and now he no longer with the firm due to this video going viral. But I done seen girls get their wigs snatched off plenty of times. off each other, girls fighting each other. And he just seemed like he was drunk. He was drunk trying to be funny, and it was disrespectful. I think he should have apologized. I don't think he was trying to rip her skull out, but I think he was trying to be funny. I don't know how tight her wig was that day, but she make it seem like it was so tight to the point that he shouldn't. It wasn't easy to rip off, but he clearly drunk. He can barely walk. I doubt if he had that much strength to rip off a super glued down wig. I just think he pulled her wig off and she was embarrassed about it, and he refused to apologize about it, and she got mad and went. The video went viral, but this woman out here getting snatched, raped, and all types of things. I just wouldn't give this too much of my energy. Like, you okay? Like, you not hurt. He lost his job. It's nothing else to really be mad about. I understand. What else do you want from him? You want him to get arrested? Just like I can't imagine if she went through half of the things that women go through in our area. So it's like, I don't know. Some women privileged too. She probably never probably went this way for her. She probably never been through nothing like this. So she going through it. And he ain't apologized, so that'll piss anybody off. But
I think I'm gonna speak for all women out there. I think had he apologized and he was like, "Baby, I'm sorry. I was just playing. Because I've seen that a lot too. Guys and stuff are just playing. Had he would have been like, "I'm sorry, I was just playing," she would have calmed down.
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
But he was like, "For what?" And it seemed like they gave him like, "Oh, I can just go around humiliating people and making them feel whatever kind of way, snatch your wig off. Why do I need to apologize for what?"
Yeah, she was like determined to get an apology. Like, she was following them, recording. It's like shit like that. That's when I don't feel sorry for the people too much. Like, it's like you trying to go viral with this video. Like, you can just been saying everything you saying off camera. But most people, they try to find racial situations or any type of things when people just do wrong. There's some fucked up people out here. But we shouldn't bring highlight on them. Like, now everybody gonna know this dude for the dude who snatched the wig off. They're gonna know him more than a lot more people. So I don't know. I just feel like this ain't nothing. Like, he ain't smacked the shit out of her. He could have smacked her in her butt, all types of things. He snatched the wig off, which was wrong. He didn't apologize, which was wrong. But it shouldn't be going viral on the internet, because I done seen plenty of women wigs get snatched off and then ain't getting talked about this much. Maybe because he white.
Your purse snatched.
Yeah.
How about that snatched? Somebody snatching. That's way worse than a wig get snatched off, baby. Because I know I got my purse. They tried to snatch my bag, Molly. And so I know how that feel, and my wig, I took my wig off in the club and passed it around, was dancing and cutting up, having a good time myself. But I think the part that she was humiliated and then he didn't say sorry. But like he said, bringing more attention to the video, now it's on a national level, or it went viral all across the globe. Everybody knew that he did this and humiliated you. I don't think I would have wanted that show or broadcast like that, but I think she was trying to say how some people disrespect other people and don't give no two shits about it either way, because I'm pretty sure if she, like I said, he could have diffused it and made it all go away just by simply saying, "I'm sorry." And he probably lost his job for bad conduct. They probably like, "Damn, if you doing this or that out there in the public, and you supposed to be representing this law firm, this is not how we do, or this is not how we get down."
Yeah, he got caught. He can't
He got caught being him. Bam.
Yeah. He probably get his job back, because I ain't see him snatch the wig off. I just hear her arguing about it. So you can tell he did though. But it just black people, I think, in general. If that man wasn't white, it probably wouldn't be a problem. If the lady was white, it wouldn't be a problem. I really believe that. If that was a white woman arguing about another black man taking her head or her wig off her head, y'all have been like, "Look, she's just a Karen. She's so used to being spoiled. All he did was take her hair off." But since it's the opposite, we
but
do.
what Carl said, he said it was
violation of personal space and property. Yeah, it definitely is. It is when they grab their ass too. You know, it is when they do a lot of things. You know, it was wrong. I ain't saying it wasn't. I'm just saying bros was flipped. We wouldn't give it this much attention. That's all I feel. If that was a white woman getting her wig snatched off, we probably wouldn't even shared this video. By a black man, we probably wouldn't even talked about it. We'd have been on his side, like, damn, it's just a wig, bitch. Like he could have snatched your purse. He could have did that, but since it's a white man doing it to a black woman, we pick sides. That's I look at things in the middle. You know, like that wasn't really. It was disrespectful, but it wasn't this much to get this much attention and be
It
talked about.
starts with that because if you let them get away with the smallest things, we all see it and know it. If it said, "Oh, it's okay, you can snatch wigs off of women head, white, black, or whatever color. Oh, it's okay to do so. They ain't gonna do nothing. All they're gonna do is yell and scream. There got to be consequences and repercussions behind people' actions. It got to start somewhere.
Yeah. So was he the
I don't.
first
I
guy
don't
to
look at
snatch a
it as
wig
the other
off a
part
woman's head? Was he the
because I thought he
first
was
guy?
Latino.
You gotta
I
think, was he the first guy?
I don't know. We don't
No,
know.
he definitely wasn't. You seen a girl get her wig snatched off plenty of
Yeah, but
videos.
that
I can
girl.
pull up a whole compilation videos of niggas just snatching girls' wigs off just to be funny.
But it
Like we ain't gonna play like women don't get their wigs snatched off for gigs and laughs. Like we done seen women in public places get their wigs snatched off. And ain't nobody give it this much attention. I'm telling you, because it's a white man. That's why black dudes ain't apologized for ripping these girls' wigs off, being funny, throwing it to each other, playing catch with it. People laugh at the
But
video.
maybe they should
I'm telling you.
apologize.
Yeah, but now you think that because you see a Ken doing it. But why we ain't had the same energy when a black man was doing it to a black woman? When a black man humiliate this black woman, we don't say much. But soon a white man do the same thing. Let a white man call a black girl a hoe. Oh, he deserved to lose his. But every song you hear, these black dudes call out women hoes and bitches. And not one of y'all complain. Y'all dance to the music, all that. But if a white man say them same words, oh, he deserved to lose this and do that. That's what confuses me. We pick sides. We pick sides. Wrong is wrong. If it was a black man did it to a white woman, he had been locked up on the spot. You see that? It's all about race. It's about race, man.
That's the world we live in a black and white world, huh?
She want to be treated white.
What's treated white?
She want that white man to lose it all. She want to be treated like a Karen.
Like a
For just
Karen.
snatching her wig, he could have followed her home, raped her, and dished her somewhere in the woods, like a lot of black women had to go through. You know, I'm just happy she alive and she whining about him snatching her wig off when there's women out here that's being raped and kidnapped. Like she don't know what's going on in the real world. That's why she don't appreciate where she at now. She should be happy to be waking up with a roof over her head and be able to tell a story. But you don't know. You don't know. She privileged. I think. I think she privileged as well.
No, because if you snatch my wig off, Molly, I'm gonna be pretty mad. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be pissed off and humiliated and want to punch you dead in your daggone face because you assaulted
Mhm.
me. That's an assault. Again, these are combs that goes up under the braids that stick in our head. It's not like you just and then don't forget the ones that's glued around the edges and stuff so it don't move. That's glued down, and you snatch that off. You know, it's a process of taking the stuff off, right? And I don't know how her wig was on or what it was up under, but that's an insult. That's an insult. That's like somebody come and snatching your dress or cutting one of your dreads, snatching something off of you.
Nah, this is actually connected to my scalp. Now, if I got a head on my head, which is a wig to me, and
But
somebody
her,
snatched my head off my head to be funny, it's not
you
gonna really
said
bother me that
you
much.
said the
Women
right
don't
word,
took wigs.
connected to the scalp. When them combs is underneath and the
That's what I'm
braid,
saying.
it's
Women did that.
fastened.
Wigs ain't supposed to be all that. A wig is for a costume. It's for Halloween. It's for dress up. Y'all made it to all this. You sew your wig in and all that. People ain't gonna know if you got to sew in or just a throw on. So they being funny, they're gonna put it up. Just anybody watching, pull up wig pranks. People did these as prank snatch people wigs off all the time. I don't
And
know
I
why
still
y'all.
be
There's been
upset.
assault then. Why y'all ain't been filing some type of assault papers? This done happen to teachers in classrooms, students snatching teachers' wigs off. I'm just saying, it's just not as bad as y'all making it because y'all made wigs more than what they are. You know, now wigs is really hair. Wigs can't get wet. Wigs is really a hat. And if somebody snatch your hat off, it wouldn't be a problem. You only supposed to wear hats in certain buildings. But now they turn these hats into wig caps, you know,
Molly,
and
she
you
was
can do all
walking down
types
the
of
street
things.
minding her business.
How do you know that? You did not see that. Oh, we seen her arguing about it. See,
We
you
seen
started
them
speculating and
outside.
put things into you started to say what happened now. What happened? We don't know what happened. All we know she was arguing that he snatched the wig off. But you about to say she was just minding her business. It was a nice sunny day. This guy just randomly walked past. He probably was with her. They probably was together and all that. He probably thought it was funny
No,
to
she
snatch
said
her
that
wig
I
off.
don't know this man. He is
Did she
stranger.
say that? Then why is
And
she
his
so close
boys
to a
are
stranger?
saying, say sorry, say sorry. You know, it was just a drunken stoop. He was drunk out there
You
walking the
was
streets of
drunk.
New York and doing some shit. And that's what they do.
I think it's just a race thing. We got a race problem out here.
I
White people hate black
it don't.
people. Black people hate white people. We highlight anytime a black person do something wrong for the white community. We highlight anytime a white person do something wrong.
I thought he was a Latino. I didn't. The man.
Man, he like Seinfeld. He ain't no way you thought he like Seinfeld. You got a
I
road
think
rage one too. This
Seinfeld.
your last one. This another racist thing.
Now that is a racist one, and it's
I see a
crazy.
lot of these motherfuckers.
I've seen a lot of. I've been in the car, and this has happened to me. And you be like, what? Go drive down St. Mary's County, and you be like, what is going on?
Because there's no reason for him to even touch her or say anything to her. That's for most people. I'm just saying, imagine that. Imagine you don't know nobody, you shouldn't speak or talk to them at all, right? How would you ever meet anybody?
Not by snatching their wig off.
I know that, but how would you?
It's by saying, how you doing?
But you don't supposed to speak. You don't speak to
That's not what
strangers.
that's not what Carl was saying. I don't think.
Nah, I'm saying he said he had no reason to say anything. I know that or touch her. That makes sense. But a lot of people start conversation. And a lot of black women, I know they say weird shit. They say shit. Even if he was trying to holler at her, like, fuck you, like, hell no. Like, and they say shit, you know, that irritates some of these white dudes and black dudes. And these black dudes will even start calling them names or they touch them, snatch their wig
When you
off.
feel wrong,
Yeah,
I
hit
can
them on
say,
something. You gotta be careful. You're a woman out here, how you run your mouth to certain people. See, just how she's running her mouth in that video, that probably what got her wig snatched off. You know, and I ain't saying, I'm just saying women should be careful who you talking to out here. Like the even because all of them ain't got a black man to protect them. Ain't no black man was there to help her. So she getting loud and doing all this in front of these white men face. They could have easily smacked the shit out of her, put her in the trunk, and drove her off somewhere. But ain't no telling what led up to him snatching her wig off. He probably been like, hey, how you doing? Hey, sweetheart. Hey, what's up? What's your number? Can I call? You know how them drunk white boys be. And she probably gave him attitude. And he probably got the arguing back when he snatched the wig off, which was still wrong. But at the end of the day, just learn how to keep it moving, man. Learn how to ignore ignorance. A lot of black women these days, I can tell from her video, she still won't let it go. Da 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 da. I can imagine the energy she gave him, you know, and that's how what caused. Like I know he just was walking outside, how you would try to make it seem, and how this girl would make it seem like he was just walking down the street, and he said, "I know there's a wig on her head. Let me snatch this shit off." No, she had to be in his face. They had to be talking.
there you go, added to the story. That's you. There you go.
That's what she said in the video. I don't even know this dude. Then he comment, he had no reason to even touch her or say anything to her, not knowing the content. So I'm saying, how, like, why else would I be this close to you, Reese? How would I be
You
if I'm talking
they
to
walk
you?
close to close.
Yeah,
You know,
and if I'm conversating with you and I'm trying to holler at you, and then you turn me down, we sternly talk, or you cussing me out, I can eventually snatch your wig off your head. But it's women that know how to walk, keep it moving. Niggas know, hey, how you doing? Hey, show them they keep it walking. She seemed like the type that turned around and constantly was arguing with this dude, and he snatched her head off. Definitely, she's saying it was glued down and all that. I don't know. If you
she said
think
with her
she just walked,
combs, it was stuck in the wig, the combs. I'm gonna bring on the wig to show you what the combs are. The comb is in the front and in the back and in the sides. And when you put the wig on to keep it from moving, that the combs stick in up under your hair, like a regular comb is sticking under. That's why we braid it down. Or some people put the stocking cap on so it can stick in there, so it won't move. See, so it won't move like that. Now unless you move it, you saw me getting my hair braided down the other day, last week. So the combs go up under I stick mine up under the braids to keep it so you can turn, flip, and do all this. So it won't move. Y'all know this not my hair. My hair ain't even this color. Y'all know this a wig, but you gotta also know what's keeping it on it, because you can't do all of this with a hat. I can hang upside down in this wig. You can't hang upside down in the hat only because the combs stick in, bloop, to hold it in place. And if somebody come along to me and snatch this off, it's going to hurt. It's like somebody pulling your hair. It is going to come loose, of course, but it will hurt. Hey Lee, it will hurt. Hey Jackie, good morning. It will hurt. It's the lack of respect and the thought of the privilege. Okay. Yeah, people, men and women got to take rejection well.
The thing is, it don't even matter. You don't even know me, and I don't even know you. What's the problem?
Are you playing it again?
Oh my God! Oh my God! I cannot believe you! Oh my God! I cannot believe you!
Two black
Where's my
people.
baby? Come here.
She was getting so disrespectful. The nigga snatched her wig off and ran off. She was giving him attitude. She could have been polite, kept it moving, but she kept giving him no da 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 da, no da 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 da. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what that other girl was doing, from my opinion, compared to the video she posted. We didn't see her get her wig snatched off, but this girl got her wig snatched off. It ain't hurt. It ain't do none of that. He ain't know that she had pans over that. But these two black people, what would you call this? Racist?
No,
I
I'll
think
call
this
it an
white dude,
assault. The same thing.
but at the end of the day, she could have just
You
kept it moving.
violation of my personal property and space.
Look at this. Bye. But don't act like it's just a racist thing. Black people do
No,
it.
who said it was a race? I didn't even know
the
the dude. I thought, like I said, I didn't even know the dude was white. So it wasn't a racist thing. It's not a racist thing. That video was about being assaulted. Didn't nobody say nothing about race, Molly?
Yeah, but that's saying assault is verbally assault too. If these women, I'm telling you, if she shut up, she won't get her wig snatched off. But all y'all hear is he snatched her wig off, and I'm telling you, it could have been worse. Them two white men could have snatched her, killed her, buried her somewhere, and we worry about, oh, he should, and he lost his job as a lawyer. But I'm just saying, a lot of women, black women, put themselves in them situations when they can just leave, just keep it moving. You ain't got to keep talking back and getting smart and disrespectful to people and thinking ain't nothing gonna happen afterwards. Things happen. I'm just saying. I mean, you can constantly go out there and just talk shit and see what happens. Then most women don't get their wigs snatched off; they get hurt, and that's all I'm saying. To avoid those things, just learn how to be polite and keep it moving. That don't mean you got to talk to a person. Just learn how to just ignore people and keep it moving. All that disrespect.
It's the men that's bringing the disrespect, whether white, black, brown, yellow, purple, green.
Yeah, man.
It's
See,
the
you
men
make it
that's
a
bringing
man
the
and woman thing.
disrespect.
You make it a man and woman thing. No, the women did. If a man try to holler at you, Reese, it's okay to turn him down, but you ain't gotta be like, no, fuck no, boy, why would you even try to talk? That's disrespect.
That's not my stilo. I'm not that type of person.
But I ain't saying you. I'm saying the women that we sharing and talking about. You saying the men bring the women bringing it. Men gonna always try to talk to a woman. Definitely you out here dress how you dress. But at the end of the day, learn how to just constantly move. But when you get these men back all this disrespect, Some of these dudes don't just snatch your wig off. They do more than that. That's all I'm
so,
saying. To be
so that's
careful.
what you would tell your daughter if now you got a young lady coming up.
I have a young lady.
So
And she will not be arguing with no man, back and forth with no man. That's the problem. Y'all women was taught to argue with y'all niggas or men in general. My daughter can't beat a man. If a man want to argue back and forth, you tell him call your father. You're not about to sit there and be arguing with no man. But y'all teach our daughters that don't let a man just talk to you. And now she out there in the middle of the street with some strangers going back and forth with her because she feel like she was wrong, which she was wrong. But for her to be safe, I need her to keep it moving. Tell me once you get in the house what happened, then we can go back down there and handle it. But right now, I need you to be safe. Don't sit there argue. I don't care if you got your phone out. That's not safe. That's all I'm saying. What he did was wrong. But what these women doing is not safe. Arguing, going back and forth with strangers, with men, especially white men that they don't know. That's scary. For me, to have a daughter, that's scary. I wouldn't want it.
Let's see what some of the comments are saying. I see them coming in.
Lee Warren said, I was told decades ago that a white man ain't a man until he get one of those nigga bitches, but that's like submitting to the police on the traffic stop. Angie said, hello, everybody. Carl Carter said, no, that's a woman. What's that? I can't see it.
Mechanism. Woman mechanism.
Mechanism. All I seen was nism. When they ban violated, or when they ban violated, or ban violated. Well, you probably saying meant to say ban violated. Because I got reminds on the side. My screen out, so I can't see. Hello, everybody. Who else left something? It's a lack of respect. And the thought of privileged people don't take rejection well. That's what it is. They don't take rejection well, and you'll sit there and rub it in more with these people. Jackie said, good morning. Hey, Jackie. I think I seen another one. Lee said, hey, Reese.
Hey.
Said, really, bruh? If they was talking inside, it don't matter. He violated. Okay. So y'all rather be right than to be safe. That's what I get. As long as y'all know the man violated, he deserved to lose his job and stuff like that. I get that part. But for the women, how do they avoid these situations? How do they avoid these women situations, Reese? Since they want to constantly go back and argue with the dude, and they know they was right, so it's okay to constantly keep doing it because the man was wrong for snatching your wig off.
I'm not going to keep going back and forth. I'm going to call the police and let the police deal with it. I'm going to get somewhere, get safe, and I'm going to let the popos handle it. Because like you said, I'm a woman, and I can't beat no man. If I ain't packing or I got no weapon to protect myself, I'm not going to go toe-to-toe with no man because there's certain areas in the body that he can hit me and really hurt me and mess me inside my organs. Yeah, I can kick him in the ding-ding, but a man is physically stronger than a woman. That's why we don't like our children to be boys and girls to be playing certain sports together because the girl can really get hurt. I know that, Molly. I ain't nobody crazy. I'll be like this. Oh, okay. Do. You stay right there. Get that information. Somebody stop here. I was assaulted. This is just like you snatching my purse. You snatching my wig. You violated. You touched me. And I'm gonna do a Karen. I'm gonna turn into a Karen on your ass. No matter what color you are. That's just me. And if you're a female, it's the same difference. If we ain't fighting and you just come and snatch my wig up, oh, well, we're going to fight. I'm going to fight a girl, but a dude, that's something different. I got another video I want to share with them before they get out. Now, this is a race-driven video. Check this out, though, y'all.
Fuck you, nigger! Fuck you, nigger!
Hey, hey, oh my God, that's what he did. This is too funny. This is
Now that was scarier to me than getting a wig snatched off. And this is directly race. That happened to us before. We on the road and they flipping us the bird going down St. Mary's County. That's where it's really racist in parts of Pennsylvania, like Keystone, Pennsylvania. There's really racist, and we've been flipped off, giving the bird, called nigga, get off the road, get that shit off the road, niggas. You know, and we women. We were not even with the dude in the car. Mm-hmm. That lady said, call the police. I've been sideswiped and the car kept going before. Well, that's a dangerous situation, and that's a scary situation because you don't know who gonna run you off the side of the road. They could have get out and beat the mess out of you. That is scary. And I've been in that situation before. That is way worse than getting some damn wig pulled off of you. But look what happened to them people. They crashed. They crashed, and I'm glad. I take that back. I'm not glad that nobody got hurt, but I'm glad that the black folks didn't get hurt. And the white folks, I'm glad they didn't get seriously hurt because somebody, we don't know how bad they got hurt up in there, but it didn't look like they crashed, but we didn't see the all total crash afterwards. The police should have been called. Now, if the police come, you know, and the black people left, they're going to, you know what they're going to say? They sideswipe me, this hit and run. When that wasn't the case. But what's saving grace is that the black people in the car was filming that behavior. Why do people gotta act like that? And the same go with our own folks, with our own brown and black people. Why do they gotta act ignorant like that when you drive? The young kids, blah, 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 you fat bitch, you know, and you like, okay, I'm at the light. But I know better not to say nothing or engage because their vehicle, they got a weapon, which is their vehicle. And then I don't know what else they got in that car. So I'll be dialing 911 on speed dial. You got a button. I need roadside assistance. This is road rage. And we've seen road rage where people get mad and they got guns shooting into other people's cars because of stuff like that. Molly, how would you handle that? That video. Did I freeze?
Yeah, I don't know because I'm talking. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm
speaking. No.
Can you hear me? Huh?
I can hear you now.
I'm talking.
I must have froze up.
That's probably because Hakeem popped in at the end of the show. But I'd be good, you know, because I don't got road rage, you know.
No,
so
you don't.
It's a lot to get to me. Like I probably been laughing. Like I was laughing when I first seen it. Definitely if he calling me a nigga, like he obviously white and he drunk and he calling me a nigga and he feel like this gonna bother me, I just would have found it funny. But when he got this trying to hit me, oh hell nah, I'd have been trying to get out of his way. Yeah. Anybody like that, black, white, I don't care. Mostly the women on the road, I get out of their way anyway. I try to stay out of everybody's way. But when they just constantly, he was looking for trouble. He pulled over to them and was calling them niggas. Like they was already recording them. I don't know, was he singing or doing something, but they was recording them because he was calling them niggas. He just seen a bunch of niggas. He wanted to be racist. He couldn't help it. So,
and he wasn't in the car alone. I was scared to death. That happened to me before, and like I said, and I got sideswiped. I'm on 395, and I'm scared, and they kept going. They came and they cut me off, and they back in hit the front of
white people, or you don't know who.
I don't know who it was.
Oh yeah, shit like that gonna happen. That's some nigga shit.
And I was scared, and I pulled the car right on over because I was scared, and I called the police. You know, and then I had a time that I was accosted by the white people. You fat nigger, you get off this road, flipping me the bird because I was driving too slow. Because I was driving too slow. I'm doing the speed limit, and they want to get around me, and I'm like, go around. I'm in the right lane. You want to pass me, get on the left side. But you ain't got to cuss me out as you passing me and stuff and all that crazy shit, and then cut you close. I was scared. That kind of stuff scares me because you have a big ass weapon called a vehicle. People got killed, vehicular manslaughter. You acting the nut roll. And I'm like, where's the police when you need? I remember saying that. Where's the police when you need them? Why can't the police see this?
Yeah, y'all both got a car. It ain't like you out there on bare feet. So I ain't looking. You try to hit me with your car, I'm hitting back. I ain't playing. We playing bumping cars out there.
No,
kill me. I'm trying to survive. You talking about to just let you ram me off the road? Hell nah. We gonna go at it. I'm like, man, I'm trying to live. I deal with the consequences later. I got a daughter to get back home to. So if I gotta tell you, hey, I will flip his car. Let him to try to hit me. If you hit that wall, I'd have made sure we'd have went Mario Go-Kart out here. I'd have been, man, I'd have tell him up. Like, I ain't playing. I hit somebody before. Like, they hit me. They try to drive off, and I couldn't catch them. And once I caught up to them, I hit them. And yeah, like, you ain't going nowhere. And then I eventually had to pay for everything. And I learned from that. But at the end of the day, like, you ain't gonna hit and run on me. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna chase you. I'm gonna figure out where you're going. I don't like that. You can't hit nobody and just ride off. That's messed up. But people do it because they ain't got insurance, you know. So it's like, nah, we gonna catch up. You got to pay something.
I was in the car when I was going to 90. When I was on 395, and that car hit me. I don't know what they was in that car when it came and sideswiped me. That was on 395. I was on my way to work. But another time, right here off of Pennsylvania Avenue exit, it was a bunch of dudes. And me and Tyree was in the car. He's sitting in the back, strapped in. And the dude, we've taken the turn on Pennsylvania Avenue exit. He wanted to beat me to get around the exit. It's like he was running from something. And he hit me. I pulled right on over 28th District, right there off of Pennsylvania Avenue before you get to Branch. And I called the police. You know, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I had to do that anyway to make a claim with my insurance company because he took my bump and stuff off when the dude hit me. Just trying to get around me to take that ramp, that's dangerous. I'm about to take the ramp, but you gonna bump me and take the ramp. What if I would have went off to the side? I had me and my child in the car. I was scared like shit because back then I didn't know if they was getting ready to jack my car. Or if they was getting ready to, I didn't know if they was getting ready to do what. If they was waiting for me when I got to come around, hell yeah. I put on call the police. Help, I need help. And that was scary. And I had my child in the car. Tyree was like 9 years old. No, I ain't playing no Super Mario Brothers, no bump you. I'm calling for backup. I'm calling for backup. Did I freeze? Did we freeze up? I can't tell if I froze or not. I must have freeze. We got this little bad connection over here sometimes, and it got me freezing and frozen up sometimes. But God don't like. Thank you, Angela. Angela Curry said God don't like ugly. And you right about that. Road rage. Lee said road rage. Let's see. Old school. I don't fight. I don't argue. I just hit that bitch with a bottle. Oh yeah. I don't fight and I don't argue. I just hit that bitch with a bottle. And that's a real song, y'all. That's so funny. That is a real song. Hit that bitch with a bottle. You right. I think I matured in my walk to know when to call the cops and when I can handle things on my own. And when it comes to road rage, you can't all the time feel like you're gonna jump out and whoop ass because you don't never know. Them people on some different stuff nowadays. You could jump out and want to whoop ass, and they want to jump out and shoot.
Yeah, road rage serious out here. Slicky said that's a whoop ass, shoot that motherfucker, or leave it alone. Wow. God damn. Slicky, see, that's why I don't hang with Slicky, man. Slicky, man, bad influence, man.
Hell yeah.
You might have, but I hear you.
But you got your child in your car with you. You ain't going to get out and try to be the aggressor. Not when you got to think about them babies. It ain't no get out and whoop ass. Not with your children, and not when you all are dolo solo. Not when you by yourself. A get out whoop ass situations with you and your boys. But guess what? Your boys can't whip no bullet, so you let the law handle it. And that ain't got nothing to do with being a punk, a chicken, or nothing. That's got to do with you being safe. And if I want the insurance to pay for my vehicle, which I do, you still got to call the police and make a report and get them involved. And that's what I did on both instances. And I ain't no punk. I don't consider myself being no punk or no chicken. But you got to know when it's whoop ass time and when it's not. Molly. Well, y'all, this has been another episode of the Morning Mac Show. I keep going in and out. I don't know when I'm in and out. But I tell y'all, tonight, we're going to be at the Slice thing. Gosh, I wish I had the address. But look on my page for the address tonight. And don't forget, you guys, I know Hakeem's not on with us today, but he'll be back tomorrow. He's feeling a little under the weather. And Michelle and my songbird has to work today. So, and Louise, everybody's busy, but that's fine. You see, I kept it rolling and going. And thank you for talking back to me, Mr. Molly Mall, my super producer. But they'll be back sometime next week, y'all. Y'all see y'all when y'all see y'all. Peace. And get this book. Don't forget, on June 17th, 3 events going. We got Louisa Tea Party. That's 12 to 3. We got Hakeem, the Lions there, Mike Brooks. Don't forget that at the Oyster Bar and Grill. And then we got Slicky Woo Boo this weekend, Friday and Saturday. He having a rager, what they call a rager. He call it a freak net. So if you want to go down there and dance on his lap, get in contact with DJ Slicky Woo Boo. And don't forget to pick this. And I've been Althea McFarlane, your host of the Morning Mac Show. And we are out. Super producer Molly Mall.
Yeah. Oh, they trying to mute me. Good show, Reese Ray. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all know Reese on every time, 10:30 to 11:30 every morning. Sometimes we go over, especially on Freaky Friday. My boy Hakeem ain't here today, man. A little under the weather. Hopefully be back tomorrow. But y'all check him out. He got something coming up hosted by Mike Brooks. Reese just told y'all about it. It's on the 17th of June. Tickets are $50, like he like to say, just $50. Just $50. Jamal Darnell, Joe Jackson, and a variety of others. I know it's a lot of them on it. But the last one, Ray Diva, who else? Yeah, 240-534-8662. Hit up King, man. He get your ticket, man. See y'all tomorrow. We out of here. Love y'all.